Hey, can everybody hear me? Alright, how's everybody doing? I'm doing alright. I haven't heard anything about Grandmom yet. I just want to go over some of these older, not really older, but the interviews that came out, and we kind of like glossed over them. So I want to go over Moye. Hold on, I got him here. First off, let's see who's in here. Oh, I still got it on top chat. Hold on. Blue Devil, hey, how are you? Cool dude. D Buttero? Deb Tutoro, sorry. You guys know I can't read. G Bean. Katie. Michelle. Scully. No, I don't know how to get out of here. Oh, there we go. Did he ever leave? Okay, this is what we want to do. Where are we at? Okay, I want to start with I think it was Vargas. I'm good. I gotta get out of my head, that's all. Hey Amy, how are you? Okay, so hold on. Let me do this and this. You'd think I'd get the hang of this by now, but hey, Giddy. So this is Simon Getty, whatever the hell his name is, Matthew Moye, and Tyler Moye on 11/14. It's I think it's 12 minutes. I just want to go back over old, like previous stuff from what we know now. And it's just something I want to do. If you guys want to do something else, let me know.
This conversation so I don't miss any trees.
Let me know if you guys can hear. Is everything good? You can hear everything?
Okay, so you mentioned.
Yes, so it's not a lot, but I woke up a couple times Saturday night.
Okay.
Roommates coming in and different things, and around 4, I think when I looked at the clock, it was maybe around 4:17. I woke up and I didn't hear. It takes a lot for me to wake up,
Yeah.
so that's why I was kind of surprised I woke up, and I didn't hear anything at first, but after maybe 5 minutes, That's my best estimate. I was pretty in and out. I started hearing dog barking. Sounded like it was coming from that direction from the house. So I believed it was there.
417. He says he was in and out of it, but he remembers 417.
Dog.
Okay.
And I was going in and out again. I think for maybe another hour, I kept hearing the dog barking outside. Thought it was very peculiar, just because I've lived here since January, and I've never heard that dog outside barking in the middle of the night. And that's all I really have.
Okay, and so it was about 4:17.
Yes.
When you looked at the clock.
Yes.
After you were woken up by the sound of the dog.
Yes.
Okay, and then did you look outside at all?
No. I have my room is downstairs, like the closest, like I can look out to the house from my window down there. But I have blinds that cover it up. And
He can look out into the house from his window, is what he just said.
And I'm a very deep sleeper, so I was just kind of going in and out, just kind of falling back asleep, waking up. I didn't really think too much of it because there's a lot of noise that happens, especially with these streets with the outhouses.
Yeah.
So I didn't really think too much of it at first. So I just kind of went.
I think this is Simon Gady. I think he's first, then Matt, then Tyler. I think that's the order how it goes. And this is Simon.
Back to sleep.
Okay.
Yeah.
And the dog was barking for how long, do you think?
I think the last time I woke up was around 5, and I believe the dog was still barking at that point.
Okay. And it sounded like it was outside.
Yes. Yes. It was
in that direction.
Yeah.
And when you did wake up, did you notice any lights on, motion lights, anything like that? Did you hear any?
No.
Hear any rustling or hear anything else?
I didn't hear any rustling. I probably, because we have a night light that turns on, and that little window around the corner is the window for my room. I probably would have seen that if it had turned on, but it didn't.
Okay.
Other than that, my room's very dark, so if there was light or
that, if someone like tripped that,
yeah.
you would have seen it. You think?
Yeah.
Okay. What's your date of birth?
2001.
Okay. Cool. All right. Well, if you think of anything else, or if you remember anything else,
hey Turkey. Hey, what's up, Dago?
Heard anything or?
They were
Kane,
all home.
how you guys doing?
But they didn't hear anything. I think my roommate heard this say. He lives in the other room downstairs. I think he woke up for a second from the barking, but he went back to bed as well.
Okay. Is he here now?
Yes.
Can I talk to him real quick?
Yeah.
Okay. Cool.
I don't know who said they don't trust any of these people, but I agree with you 100%. Edie. I'm like, I got like a complex from these people. Like, I don't even trust like anything no more, especially in this case. It's crazy. I'm questioning everything. I think this is Matt coming up. Wait, I didn't know Dago was on harsh.
Hey, how's it going?
Good. How are you?
Good, good.
Do you want to stand inside so you don't get
Yeah.
too cold? Okay.
Sounds good.
Okay.
I'm just saying right here.
Yeah. I want you to freeze to death out there. Okay, so, is that your full name?
Yes.
And what's your date of birth?
2000.
They're way too
How about I get your phone number for you?
accommodating for throughout this whole case, in my opinion.
Okay. And your bedroom is downstairs?
Yeah, it's the first one to the left.
Okay. And he mentioned that you might have heard something?
So I was gone. I think like when all of these events transpired. Yesterday, I did this thing called Extended Training Day. It's like this thing we do in
Hey, man.
ROTC, but basically like I was up at 2:30 in the morning, and then I was out the door at like 3,
Okay.
and I was doing stuff with them until like 6. So I was gone pretty much the whole day yesterday. But I heard about
2:30 p.m. or a.m.?
2:30 a.m. was when I left. Well, that was when I woke up. I left the house at 3 a.m.
So right there, he woke up at 2:30 and left at 3. So he just basically admitted to being the black truck, because that's when the black truck that's seen on the body cam, we see the headlights light up on the hill, and he sits there for like 15 minutes. And then he drives past the 1112 camera, and then he's seen on the body cam at Banfield at like 3:02. So you're not too late. We just started, Raven. So, I mean, pretty much we know that black truck is him now, I guess.
And then, yeah. And then I was at Extended Training Day until like 6, because we went to Buffalo Wild Wings after. And then,
Where was the training?
so it was in a lot of different places. We started at Guywick's Field, which is here on campus. And then we went to the UI pool. And then from there, we went basically all the way to Pullman. We went to like, it's called Terraview. It's like that first stoplight before you get into Pullman.
Okay.
So we rucked all the way over there, and then we rucked all the way back.
How many other people were you with?
There's probably like 20 people total.
Okay.
And if you don't know, ruck is like on foot with like your backpack and all your gear. So they were on foot.
10 actually doing the event, and then another 10 like facilitating it.
And was it with people that you're normally with?
Yes, people in ROTC.
Okay. Was there anyone that maybe wasn't present that normally is with you guys there?
Not that I can think of. No.
Okay. And so you left at 3 in the morning and drove there?
Yes, I drove to Buffalo Wild Wings. That was the meetup point, like the parking lot.
Okay. What time do you think you got to Buffalo Wild Wings?
It would have been shortly after 4, because that's when the event ended at the pool, and then we were there for like a little less than 2 hours. And I left around like 6:15, something like that.
In the morning?
No, this was at night. So this event was like pretty long. It was like a 12-hour training event, and then we went to Buffalo Wild Wings after. So I like that was the meetup point. So we parked there at 3 in the morning.
Okay.
Walked over to Guywick's Field, did the whole event, like did everything, and then after the event was over, we finished at the UI pool.
Okay.
And then that's when we went to Buffalo Wild Wings, got some food to like celebrate, and then got back in my car and headed back here.
Okay.
Got here about 6:30, something like that.
Okay, so when you left at 3, remember seeing anybody out and about or anything
No,
out of the ordinary?
I wish I had. That's the thing is like, when I had heard that it happened so early, I kind of wish I was trying to like retrace my memories.
Yeah.
See if I remember anything, but I really don't. I was just.
So he didn't remember the cops had people stopped at Banfield. He don't remember seeing that. He wouldn't remember. I think he might remember that. So why not just say something? Why not say, yeah, these guys were talking to the police. I think they were getting tickets. You know he's seen them.
like really in a rush to kind of get out the door.
And when you were awake at 2:30 or 3, did you hear that dog barking at all? Or?
I don't think so. I don't think I'm pretty sure I would have heard it if I heard there's a dog barking. But again, like I was just kind of in a rush.
Yeah. Okay.
So.
And any of your other roommates that were home that might have heard that?
And I think said he heard it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. He was the only one.
Okay. I don't know. That's my brother who just walked in. But
Oh, okay.
I doubt he heard it. Hey, do you mind if I...
Yeah, you could ask him. Yeah.
Hey, did you hear a dog barking at some point? Would have been the morning? Okay. Because said he heard it, but I didn't hear anything. What time did you hear it?
I heard it when I looked at the clock, it was
Okay, so I was up at the door.
Yeah, just let them get their story straight.
Hi. I'm Danny.
Nice to meet you.
Nice to meet you.
I didn't hear dog barking
Okay.
at any point. I had gone out to the bars that night, and we got home around 2:30 in the morning. And my sister was in the same sorority as Maddie, and saw Maddie out at the club.
John's Alley.
Yeah, no, it wasn't John's. It was. I'm pretty sure it was the club for sure.
Oh, Corner Club?
The Corner Club.
Okay.
So, and we were at the Corner Club like right before they closed.
Mm-hmm.
So she was out like really late, and yeah, and then I just laid in the living room for a long time, for like probably till like 3 in the morning, and I didn't hear any dogs. But I sleep with earplugs in,
Oh, okay.
so that's why I wouldn't have heard anything. But their rooms are more like outside, so that's why it sounds like. Did you hear it or no?
No, because I was out the door.
You had, oh yeah, because you left when I was still down there. So.
And what's your...
How convenient sleeping with earplugs in.
What's your date of birth?
97.
And how about a good phone number for you? And what's your sister's name? How about a good phone number for her? And so she's in with some of them.
Maddie, it sounds like Maddie
She's an ex-member.
was an ex-member, but they were still loosely connected. And then Shayna, I can't remember. Zana was in.
And who out last night?
When all else fails, pronounce the names wrong.
Maddie Mogan.
Logan?
Mogan, yep. Because Madison Mogan is my sister's ex's ex.
Hold on, what I miss? Thank you. Oh, I'm sorry, Raven. I'll keep you in my prayers.
Does that make sense? So my sister's ex, Maddie, is his ex.
Okay.
There's a lot of Maddies here.
Yeah, there's a lot of Maddies.
A lot of Maddies.
I need a little flow chart.
Exactly. Yeah, I need to draw it for you. But my sister and her, they used to have a little bit of tension, but then they were good. And so that's why my sister was like, oh, I saw Maddie at the bar. Like, I should have said hi to her, but I didn't. And then, yeah, the next day, we found out that this was happening. So,
Okay.
yeah.
Okay. Anything else you guys can think of?
I don't think so.
Okay. Cool. So then you weren't even here, it sounds like.
No,
He heard the dog barking.
Yeah.
Okay. All right, cool. Well, thank you.
Yeah.
If you have any other questions, I'll reach out to you guys.
Okay, cool.
Do you mind if I ask a question? Are we're safe here? Because I know it said there's no threat, but the suspect is still at large. We don't know what's going
that's
on.
been our biggest concern.
Yeah,
It's the fence line is shared with us, and two of the girls being the same story as my sister who lives here, we were kind of just like,
anything we can.
What's the threat level
at the time?
Yeah, I mean, I think the suspect is still unknown at this time, and so we're still trying to determine
You think?
who it could be. So definitely still just be
cautious.
diligent. You know, if you see anything that seems weird or strikes you as odd, definitely call us and let us know.
Okay.
Okay.
So.
Well,
Yeah. Okay, cool. Well,
thank you.
yeah, thanks, guys.
Thank you very much.
Yeah.
Thank you.
I don't understand how you
This
can't.
conversation.
Oh shit! Hold on. I don't understand how you don't ask them to come in like after this. Where's their second interview? Like he just said, his sister had tension with Maddie. Excuse me. I just don't understand. So that was the ones that live up on the hill on Walenta. And where's her oh, there you go. You gotta be blue, dude. I don't understand how they cannot. It's like follow-ups are against the rules. All right, which one did I want to do next? How about Trent Gwynn and Ryan Moffett? Moffett? These are the ones that I think these are the Sigma Chi guys.
It is December 13th, 2022 at 11:53 a.m.
Hold on, let me make sure we're all. Hey, Danny. Okay, everybody hear this?
Detective Sergeant Mike Van Leuven with the Idaho State Police. I'm here at Sigma Chi at the University of Idaho, interviewing members. And we're.
So this is Trent Gwynn and Ryan Moffett. Moffett. Oh, thanks, Scully. I appreciate it, man. I'm waiting on the call now. She's, you know how when somebody's in surgery and it feels like time's moving super slow. It's crazy. So these guys are Sigma Chi, and they are interviewed in the same room together. It's just wild. All right, here we go.
Both of you in Ethan's pledge class?
No, just me.
Just you. Which pledge class was that?
Oh, you're good, bro. Thanks for coming by, man. Appreciate it.
PC 21.
And what class were you in?
I'm in
So this is going to be a little disjointed just because I'm going to be asking you both the same questions, but you're going to have different answers, so I'll try to keep track of this. So let's start with you first. When did you first meet Ethan?
Well, now the problems are going to start. Lucy's here. No, just kidding. What's up, Lucy?
Rush this year, so what was that, like August, mid-August?
And have you spent a lot of time with Ethan?
I spent, not as much as other people did, but I spent some time with him, yes. I would say I was one of the closest ones in RPC with him, besides me in RPC.
How would you describe him as a person?
Energetic, fun, always happy.
What about conflicts? Do you ever get in conflicts with people or fights or anything like that?
Never. If it was over Venmo money just for him, not paying after a meal or something.
Did you know much about his family?
And that's all I knew of him. So I barely talked to him, so.
Did he talk about his past at all with you?
No.
Growing up or going to high school or anything?
Not really, no.
Who would you say is best friend? How would you characterize his relationship with Xana?
How come? Why wouldn't he like push on? He didn't have no conflicts with anybody except over Venmo money, not paying for a meal or something. That's a big issue. Money. That's a big issue. To not get a follow-up question.
Boyfriend, girlfriend.
Did they seem pretty close?
Oh, yeah.
Was there any other guys that were interested in Xana, or maybe Xana dated before Ethan?
Not that I know of.
How was Ethan in school as a student?
This year, way better than
Who's
it was
Nadia?
last year. He buckled down this year.
He was out of house because he was on academic probation.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
But he would have been back in the house.
What was he studying?
I think it was sports management, wasn't it? Something sports?
I thought it was like tourism.
Could be, yeah. Tourism.
Did he ever talk about having any problems with anybody in any of his classes, or
Never.
problems with professors or anything?
No.
Maybe problems with a frat brother with him doing craziness with a picture with their mom. I mean, but just nothing at all.
Now his was also a member here. Were you friends with him too?
I was, yes.
Same kind of background questions with him. Did you ever talk about their background or
Not really.
growing up or anything?
Nothing, usually.
How about money? Did you ever see him having problems with money or buying things that you wondered where the money came from or anything like that?
No, never.
What were some of his hobbies that he liked to do apart from school and Xana?
Sports, he liked intramurals.
What sports did he play?
He played volleyball.
What about anything else besides volleyball?
Played basketball last year.
I think he played basketball last year, but not this year.
On an intramural team? Where did he primarily spend time, in your knowledge?
Here at Sigma Chi, he was always in room. And then if he wasn't in room, he was at Xana's.
Did he have a job?
He did not. During school, he didn't, I know, but
Did you ever see him with any weapons?
never.
Was he particularly religious? Did he attend church services or anything?
I don't know. Not that I can recall.
Do you know if he spoke frequently with his parents?
I think Sigma Chi was pissed off at Ethan because he was on the outs with Sigma Chi, wasn't allowed to live in the house. I think he was like friendly with what was it, the Deltas? Or whichever frat he was friendly with, and I think it pissed Sigma Chi off that he was so close with them. I don't know where that
Did he
picture
talk about
would
what he
be.
was going to do after school was over?
Not with me, no.
Did you get the feeling that he and Xana were going to get married?
I did get the feeling that they would. I thought they were pretty good together.
Were you here that night before at the party that was here?
Yes.
Did anything happen at the party that you remember that was
Not
anything unusual? Any conflicts, any arguments, anybody yelling at anybody?
No, I never saw any of that. I thought it went.
Exactly, Raven. Like, even with the Chapin's mom doing a lock-in with them, like, they make it sound like it's middle school. Like, it's college. What the hell? No college student wants their parents around.
Great, I mean, but
Where were you during the party?
I was on the DJ booth right here.
And do you remember where Ethan was during the party?
I saw him on the stage once, but that was it. And then I talked to him there, and then never saw him again after that.
Okay, so do you have any idea what time he left the party here?
Somewhere. What time you weren't there, were you? I don't. Probably like around 1, maybe 12:31.
Was it a themed party?
Was EXPN that night, so yeah, it was sports themed. Everybody was wearing jerseys and stuff.
He'd come from a formal, right? Mm-hmm. And it was his had invited him to go. Is that right?
Yeah.
Where was that at? What house was that at?
Theta. I was also with him there.
You were?
Mm-hmm.
So did he take Xana?
No, he took, I think, his sister, I believe.
Was that weird for him to go to a Theta formal with?
No, they were very
Xana?
close. No, because Xana was a G5, so she wasn't.
Okay. So again, did anything weird happen at that party? Any conflicts? Anybody?
Never saw anything. No
Sorry to hear
conflicts.
that, Raven.
Nothing.
Anybody out of place?
No one out of place.
Anybody here at the party out of place?
Not that I saw, no.
When did you hear that something bad had happened over there?
The next day at around 11.
Who told you?
Called me. And they were texting in our group chat and said that there was an unresponsive person that was found last night.
Okay. And when did you find out that Ethan was one of the victims?
Around 11:30, I think, because I called after that, and then he told me that he was unresponsive and dead.
Around 11:30. So this guy knew before 911 was called.
What was your first reaction when you heard that?
Shock. I was just like, I couldn't believe it.
Did you guess that foul play was involved, or did you think that it might be just an accident or something?
Maybe like drinking. I thought maybe drinking, you know.
Yeah.
That's the first thing that I thought, and then I didn't hear.
When you heard it was a homicide, it was a stabbing, and that all 4 of them had been killed, what did you think?
I was in shock. I was like, I had no idea what to think. I couldn't even believe it.
Do you suspect anyone or have any ideas about who might have wanted to do this or why?
No, absolutely not.
Did you know Maddie and Kaylee?
I had been around, but I wouldn't say I knew him.
Did they ever come here to parties?
Yes, I think they did.
You think they did?
Yeah, I've never saw them here, no.
How did you know Maddie and Kaylee?
They were roommates with Xana, and I've been over to Xana's, and I've seen them there before.
In a lot of the interviews, a lot of the guys refer to the house as Xana's house. The last name is Gwynn. Trent Gwynn.
How many times have you gone over there and hung out at that house?
3. Or I went over and hung out twice, and then the other time I was grabbing a speaker.
And who were the people that were normally there?
Xana and Ethan usually.
But did you ever go over there when there was like a group of people, like a party?
Me, Ethan, Xana, and Kyle were over there with a group. But I don't know the other 2 girls that were there. They weren't the roommates.
Were there other guys there, like Delts or?
I've seen Delts there before at parties, and I've seen Betas there before.
So, did you ever witness any altercation or incident over at that house? Any fights between people?
Never.
Or any girls being mad at somebody else?
Nothing out of the ordinary at all.
Did you ever hear about any of the girls, complaining about a stalker or somebody that they didn't trust or they didn't want to be around or anything like that?
Nothing at all.
Have there been any unusual incidents, like apart from this, that have just happened in the general area in the last year that you can think of that were like, a robbery or a prowler or somebody's car getting broken into or anything like that?
Nothing.
Okay. Circle back to Ethan. Is there anything unusual about his past that has happened to him or that he's accomplished that's out of the ordinary that you can think of?
Well, just the biggest thing was like him being last year like deficient, and then now he's just like he was academically well. Like started figuring his classes out and was doing better in his classes. Was going to be back in house.
Okay, but as far as some past car accident where he was the driver and maybe hurt somebody or something?
Nothing.
Okay, how about
That's
how
wildly
about drug use? And
specific.
again, let me preface this with both of you by saying we don't care about that. So we're just trying to see if he had a connection to another group that may have been responsible for this. So I understand that he used Adderall from time to time. That he vaped, and that there was some cocaine use that was happening over there too. Are you familiar with any of that?
I was familiar with the Adderall, but none of the cocaine yeah.
Okay. So, do you know where he got his Adderall from?
I do not.
Okay. Anything drug related to that house that you can think of that we should know?
Nothing. I wouldn't know anything.
I think that's about all I have for you.
Perfect.
So,
sorry,
I'm basically going to go through the same thing with you. So, thanks a lot for meeting me and appreciate it. Yep. Have a nice day.
Yeah, you too.
Okay. So, when did you first meet Ethan?
Midday last year.
Where are you from? Do you know the?
I do, yes.
So, the girls?
Yep.
Their dad is
Yeah.
in the house.
I work with Jeff during the summers, too. They came up and we watched the game together last Friday. Yeah.
In college, he went by Jay.
Huh?
In college, he went by Jay.
He did?
Yeah, by Jay.
His son is Jeff.
That's funny.
Yeah.
Okay. So what did you think of Ethan when you met him?
He was he liked to have a lot of fun. I mean, but that was like all of us last year. Yeah, he liked to have a lot of fun. That was really all I could tell.
Did he ever have conflicts with other people that you saw?
No. I mean, little just stuff around the house, but nothing major.
Okay, so ask about that. What little stuff?
So did he ever talk to you about growing up or his past?
No.
Who would you say his best friend was?
Probably his
Probably his brother.
And besides that, yeah, probably.
It doesn't sound like he says Pete or Hunter right there.
How would you characterize him as a student?
Getting better. I mean, a lot of people started their freshman year, but it seemed like he really cared more this year, I guess. And he was really, he was going to be back in the house and after winter break, so yeah, he was doing a lot better.
Do you know what he planned to do after he graduated?
I have no idea.
Did you know if he had problems with anybody else on campus?
No.
Either in the house or out of the house, or any of his classmates, or nothing?
Nothing.
Everything's a no. Oh, Raven got a grandson? That's awesome.
What do you say his hobbies were?
Pretty much just intramurals and video games and yeah.
Did he play video games with anybody online?
Yeah.
That wasn't in here, that was away from here?
I don't know about away from here, but I know he just played with played with those guys most of the time.
Just in the house?
Yeah.
It's crazy, right, Raven?
Ever see him have any issues with money?
No.
Ever see him buy anything that was expensive and wonder where the money came from?
Nope.
Never seen him have any issues with money. But the previous interviewee, Trent Gwynn, said the only problems he ever had was not paying Venmos for food. And you're right, there is something up with the video games. And the apps, not necessarily the video games. I mean, it could be whatever, but we know the Fetty Bros, that's how they caught the Fetty Bros, from Snapchat. They use Snapchat to find people to traffic their drugs.
And where did he spend his time?
Xana's or room or.
Blue Devil, I think you're right. I think his family had money, so he had money. But I sometimes I think that maybe his family was like holding out on him, like, okay, your grades were shit last semester. We're not cutting you off, but making him, like, cutting him back. You know what I mean? Like, not fixing his Jeep. Shit like that. I mean, that's what I would do if my kid did bad one night, like now, when she's ignorant, I take her phone. You know, maybe it was a situation like that. You're doing bad in school. We need to cut down the luxuries.
Did you ever talk to him about his parents?
No.
Okay, so the night before it happened,
No, God, no.
Were you here at the party?
I was not, no.
Where were you?
I was in.
But you went to the formal?
No.
You didn't?
No.
So you didn't know about anything that happened here?
No. I got I was sitting at home, I got the Amber Alert, and I didn't even know where King Road was at first, and then I got a text from, and he said, "You hear what happened to Ethan and Xana?" And I said, "What?" And he's just, that was when I found out.
What did you think?
Initially I thought I gotta get back up here, because I figured everybody would be, struggling, so, but I've never experienced anything like this. I mean, a lot of people have, so
Yeah, Adderall is controlled, Scully, but it's only controlled as much as the doctors. It's just like Xanax. You can go to the doctor and say, "I'm feeling anxious. I'm feeling I can't get through the day." And they'll write you a prescription for Xanax. Basically, anybody can go to the doctors and get Adderall. If you have just like the Percocets and the OxyContin, you have the pill mill, the doctor pill mills, not the pill mills, but they'll prescribe you anything. They're writing prescriptions for anything. And then what they're doing is you can go to Mexico. That's why I'm so suspicious about these Mexico trips. You can go to Mexico and you can also order online and have them mailed to you. Drugs that you would need a prescription in the United States, you can go on websites and order them from Mexico. And they'll mail them right to you. And also what they do is all these busts, a lot of the times they find a pill press, and they're cutting them, they're mixing them, they're putting them fentanyl, and that's how a lot of these kids are dying. They think they're taking like regular what's it called, not generic but name brand or whatever. They think they're taking regular Adderall, and they don't know that it's pressed and it's been cut and pressed with fentanyl or whatever. A lot of people die in Baltimore like that. They think they're buying Percocet 30s, and they got fentanyl in them.
no idea what to think.
When you found out that the four of them had been stabbed in the house that night, what did you think who did you think was responsible?
I had no idea. I had absolutely no clue.
Have you ever spent time over at that house?
I've been there one time.
Never observed any conflicts or girls complaining about somebody?
I mean, I've seen, stuff happens back there all the time. Like, I've seen fights back on that road, but nothing at that house.
You don't even need the dark web. I'll show you after this. I'll show you. I'll show you how easy it is.
Do you know anything about Ethan using drugs or anybody
All I
really
knew
using
was
drugs?
Adderall.
Do you know where their source of that was?
I do not. I can't say for sure.
Sorry, just give me 1 second.
Okay.
Hey, Captain, I'm in an interview right now. Can I call you back?
Yes, you can.
I'll be done just in a few minutes.
Okay, thanks, Mike.
Thank you, bye. So again, can you think of anything that is unusual that's happened around here in the last year?
I mean,
you've been at another house.
Yeah.
I mean, has somebody gotten broken into, or?
I mean, we got broken into last
Oh, I was muted. Can you guys see this? Shit, I've been on a federal list since I retired. Excuse me. So, I mean, it's that easy. It's that easy.
I can't think of anything that's happened back here. Besides us getting busted into, but that was it. Oh, we've had, actually, it was at the start of last year, we've had, people have had laptops stolen and stuff from around here. Like, someone ripped his laptop from, the window outside the stairs. I feel other people got their laptops taken as well.
When do you think that happened?
That was early. I feel like that was early last semester. Also, someone's car got busted into. I think car got busted into last year. Might not have been, but someone's car got busted into last year, and someone got laptops stolen.
And you guys have no idea who did that?
We have no. I don't think they ever figured out who did that.
Did they break the window or just reach in?
I can't say for sure. I want to say I don't think they broke his window.
Which apartment?
He's in. Yeah. I feel other people got their laptops taken. I can't think of anything that's happened back here. Besides us getting busted into, but that was it. Oh,
Did he say besides us getting busted?
I can't think of anything that's happened back here. Besides us getting busted into, but that was it. Oh, we've had, actually, it was at the start of last year.
Oh, busted into.
People have had laptops stolen and stuff from around here. Like, someone ripped his laptop from, like, the window outside the stairs. I feel like people got their laptops taken as well.
When do you think that happened?
That was early. I feel like that was early last semester. Also, someone's car got busted into. I think car got busted into last year. Might not have been, but someone's car got busted into last year, and someone got a laptop stolen.
And you guys have no idea who did that?
We have no. I don't think they ever figured out who did that.
Did they break the window or just reach in?
I can't say for sure. I want to say they. I don't think they broke his window.
Which apartment?
He's in. Yeah.
Do you think that would know whose car got broken into?
Yeah, he'd know that. I thought it was his, but maybe I'm wrong.
Was Ethan here at the time in the house?
Oh yeah, that was early. That was, I want to say, either first semester or early second semester last year.
Were you and Ethan sharing the same apartment?
No.
The relaxed way they handle this goddamn interviews is crazy. It pisses me off.
Okay. Anything about Ethan that was unusual or stood out? Any event that happened to him that he ever talked about?
No. Nothing to me.
How about his relationship with his family? Did he talk to you about that?
No.
Pretty much should be Idaho's motto.
Okay. Anything else that we haven't talked about that you think we should talk about?
I don't think so.
Like he's just gonna say, yeah, you didn't ask me where the knife is.
Okay. I am going to stop the interview at 12:18.
That was Trent Gwynn and Ryan Mosfet or some. I think that's how you say his name, Mosfet. So, we can. I had a couple interviews that. Hey, Sarah, how you doing? Couple more interviews that we could go through, but my attention deficit is getting the best of me. You wanna let's see. I think I might have some social media. Oh, like the victim's social media, maybe. All right. Yeah. Here's let me see. What is this? I haven't I think they're open now. I haven't received anything back. I got the Linda Lane, what they were supposed to send me. I got I got that. It's just I gotta wait to upload it because there's no way I can upload it on this. I just gotta get to the library. I can probably do it on the library because I tried to put it on the Google Drive. It's crazy. It's because the size of it, it's probably gonna blow this computer up. But I got that. I've got a couple responses that were we went through them yesterday. I got a couple responses. Not yesterday, the day before. What is this? What'd you say, Sarah? Oh shit, you can't see nothing. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. Hold on. Well, I still say there's more than one. I mean, they're releasing the victimology interviews. And what's this? What's this link, sir? There's got to be interrogation. You know what I mean? Victimology is not the only interviews that get done in an investigation. This is from Xana's TikTok. Cleaned up the audio on what? Hold on, you know my chat moves fucking ridiculously slow. Oh, okay, sir. I got you. I'm a little slow. I don't have TikTok either. I just got them on the shared file.
You know what inspires me? Fearlessness, drive. I hate lazy people. Bob, stay in school. Don't you ever be lazy. Don't you ever come.
I would say Outkast probably would. I think Outkast does the best job, in my opinion. Lucy does. She does really good too. Oh shit! Hold on.
Oh shit.
Yeah, they definitely do something with the audio. Well, I mean, that's why I wasn't trying to say something. I wasn't trying to say something I wasn't supposed to, Lucy. That's why I kind of shut up.
The freedom at night.
Dude, you can't park here. Oh shit, I didn't know you were chill like that. You're good.
Exactly, Lucy. I've been saying since I got the camera that works on the Home Eye Pro app. When you export the footage, it separates the audio and video, and you have to put the audio back with the video. If you don't do it right, then you have different audio with video that ain't supposed to be. You got audio from a different time with video of a different time. Exactly.
Vector! That's me, because I'm committing crimes with both direction and magnitude. Oh yeah!
I remember when I was 34, I was like, damn, 6 years, I'm gonna be 40. Now I'm 40.
Got this off the website. Got this off the website. Mine's from Goodwill. And I stole mine.
I like the Halloween one. It shit cracks me up.
Vector! That's me, because I'm committing crimes with both direction and magnitude. Oh yeah!
No, I'm talking about the what MPD did to it. Oh, I'm sorry, G. All right, let's see here. Yeah, right, exactly. I want to see if we got any emails from MPD. Do we have any what you call it? Yeah, but Connor's Google Drive, because I think he shares with um what the hell was I talking about? He shares with Jules, I'm pretty sure. And I'll send it to you right now, G. If I can figure out how to do it. 1 second. Sorry, guys. I just can't never figure out how to do this shit. Alright, how do I share it? Hey, first last. Oh shit. Thank you, Jules. There you go, G. So we got the invoice for what did we get the invoice for? To get the receipts, the MPD, the FOIA receipts. And I just sent this one to ISP. Two more interviews of these people that I want to get. Kaylee, one's girl's name was Epstein or something. And here it is right here. Hold on. I just got to share this. Because, of course, I wasn't sharing it. Why would I be? Alright. I sent this today. I want all interviews conducted by ISP for Kaylee Tavernier, and Kylie Eppenstein. And they were, what the hell were they? Let me see. They were out of the book. It says, yeah, it takes super long. They take as long as they want, but then they only give you a certain amount of time to get all the money together and pay it. I got to get together $120 so we can get the receipts for the FOIAs for how much Moscow's made from the Koberger case in FOIA money. And they take their time, but they give me a time limit. Let's see. I lost it. Okay. Oh, that's not it. Hold on. Okay. So Joe Lake on December 7th, he interviewed Kaylee Tavernier, and she knows Ethan Chapin, and was present at the Sigma Chi party with her best friend Kylie Eppenstein. She believed Ethan wasn't acting like himself and keeping to himself. She had a vague video from the party, and they provided it on the report. So I want them 2 interviews. So I requested that today. And I got to get... I'm calling them today about the body cam because they haven't sent the body cam yet for Supplement 12, MPD Supplement 12 for Gunderson. But the big thing is the receipts. $120 for them to start looking for the receipts. Not, I guess not start looking, but to put together whatever the hell they do. You know what I mean? Do you think they'll double down and deny everything? I don't know. I mean, anything's possible with these assholes. But I also requested, hold on. Hold on one sec. Okay, that one is for the public request records. Um, I mean, I don't leave them alone. I mean, I'm not as good as Jules, but this was for. Oh shit! I'm not even sharing. Okay, this is one that I just put in there. I want. This is for all the Sarah was the crypto records that we were talking about last live. So it's S3-44 Forest Dax Incorporated DBAcrypto.com business records. Account information and conversations, transaction records, login records, user IP records for all the crypto information that they had in as evidence. Just use your hands, Scully. Yeah, he did have a previous scar, circle scar or something, didn't he, Sarah? I remember reading that. So this one they haven't came back with anything. They haven't responded yet. Let's see. After I requested everything from shit. Yeah, you can email it to me. That's what I was just showing. I was requesting that. The remember what we looked at last time? Hey, Edie. So they haven't responded back on anything except the receipts. And the body cam. I'm gonna write them an email after I'm done here. Or probably call them. I might call them. Because I'm tired of getting. They need to hurry up. They need to step up their game and get their shit together. It's ridiculous. How long does it really take? I mean, they take so long to get their shit together. But they, like I said, they want us to hurry up in 7 days. You got to pay this so we can get started. It's a whole bunch of shit. A bullet wound would, I don't know. They can all be different. My mom's got a circle scar, and she said it's from I know Ethan wasn't this old, but she had a vaccine or something. I was just getting ready to say that, Apex Legends. Let's look at it. Come on, what the hell? Come on. Yeah. Is that, no, I don't, is it smallpox? It might be. Yeah, I know, that's my mom. She's like, however old. This is Brian's, GitHub. Don't follow it. Where is the shit I'm looking for? I can't find it. That's what I did. I put it in my favorites. Hey, Matrix. They backed it up for a reason. I wonder why, though. See, I've been trying to tell people this is the cabin that they're talking about. Because it's built like a log cabin. Yeah, that was crazy. A project for a store with a chat. Yeah, I want to look at it and I'm like get into it like get into it real good. Atlanta's on to some good shit. She's on to some really good shit. It's corruption. It's not. It's. We can let's watch it. Is that Oh, he made it that far back?
Imagine being able to build anything.
And the thing is,
just by thinking about it.
There's
Meet Base 44.
This is all on purpose. They did it on purpose. You know what I mean? It's
all right.
Blatant.
So this is September of
That's all it is,
2023. This is what it should look like. There's only one entry.
That's crazy.
Therefore, there should not be. This is what it's supposed to look like. If there's not
they
another
lied on
entry
all that
after the
shit.
first entry, it should have all zeros.
They lied on police
It should have
reports.
all.
They lied on this federal
slashes.
grant
It
application.
should have 0%. Okay, and then it should have your dashes again because there's nothing there to add. Holy shit! The night of the fucking murder, somebody fucking deleted all the fucking entries. Look at this shit. 11/12/2023.
Well, on the billboards
2022,
there.
I'm sorry. Jacob
Yeah, they
J.
should.
Saul, Party patrols. 8 hours. Do you see underneath this how it had something there? They fucking removed this shit. Do you see how that doesn't have dashes?
They might. I just don't.
24% is
I'm
there
terrible
for
at,
the fucking people that
doing
were
two things at
actually on
once:
this
reading the
motherfucker.
chat and
Do you see
trying to
this
keep
shit?
videos going.
Ooh,
If I start reading the chat,
dude. I will
and then
fucking go
I'm
against
like
anybody
talking
in
to the
country.
chat without playing a video, and it's just
Holy
blank
shit.
screen.
Holy shit. They fucking came in and deleted this shit before they sent it off late. They were supposed to get this shit in way earlier than they did. They did not. 1/20/2023, and Taylor was asking for discovery. Look at that shit, man. 1/20/2023. Somebody came in here and
I don't know how to put the
goddamn
link, but
fucking deleted. And guess how
it's
many
also
it
on the
equals?
scroll.
5 people are missing. That is
I'm gonna just put the Cash App
3
right here,
two-man
just in
teams.
case anybody wants
And
to
guess what? When you go to the people that
help
should have
with the
been there that
foils.
night, and they're doing the drug shit, and the people that they got approved to be there, and you add up the people that were doing the drug shit.
I don't know how to do the link. I'm not that smart.
4, 5. 5 people that were doing the drug shit right here. These are those 5 names. 5 entries were deleted. I have tracked every single way that the other entries were done. There is no like blanks. There's no percentages where there hasn't been something entered. They fucking took this shit out right before they put it in. Why? Because we could not talk about the fact that we were doing the drug shit right outside the fucking house the whole fucking night. Fuck you people. I caught you red motherfucking handed. And this is just motherfucking, I had to go live. Sorry. I was going to wait until tomorrow night. You guys deserve more. We deserve better. The victims deserve everything. And if you're not going to start opening up your fucking eyes, that is shame on you. Shame on you now. Fuck everybody. Look at this shit. These bastards. It is straight from, all I did was hit print. I will put it up. This is what ODP gave me. This is the shit. There were other names here. Clearly, as this blank thing right here, that's not how it's supposed to be. It would have all zeros. Somebody came in and fucking deleted these. There was 5 other entries. The money was there too. And then somebody didn't get into the percentage part. Fuck you, asshole. Fuck you, I got you. So this is not just one other person, guys. Like I said, this is somebody, not just one. Nate Rosendahl was taken off of this. Other people were too. And the dog and the handler are one of the people. Holy shit. This is compelling. If you don't think it's compelling, go to bed. This is clear as fucking day. Oh my God. Ah.
The perfect name. That was almost
They
yours.
definitely found
Domain
something
on Wix
like
domains before someone.
They tried to delete or take some shit out.
Give me the material. I'm a material girl. Give me the material. Oh my God, these people are sick. This is the highest level of corruption. Idaho is sick. Washoe, Idaho, you guys are nasty as fuck. I told y'all I had your number. Thank God for the Moore case. It totally introduced me to who these people truly are. I believe that it's clear as day that it's not just, one name that we're missing here. It's not just Nate Rosendahl that's not on here. There is other names, okay? Not just one, but you can count them out. 5. 5 other people should be on this.
It's insane what they're trying to do. Or what they've done, actually. And that's 100% correct, Matrix. I'll be right back.
On this list of, and this was the night of the murder. And I think what they did is that when they deleted, because they didn't have a Nate Rosendahl report, they deleted him. Like they probably would have left his ass. You get what I'm saying? Like Nate Rosendahl got deleted by accident, in my opinion. Because they were going to leave his ass. And that's why I'm just like, what is going on here? Like, I got to look at this shit again. Like something, this doesn't make any sense. Like, holy shit. And what they deleted, guys, it was the drug shit. It was that it's the other people that were working. They didn't mean to delete, in my opinion, Nate Rosendahl. They meant to delete the other people, the drug, the canine shit. That's what they were deleting. And and they didn't get the shit in right away. They just do whatever they want. Again, guys, I don't believe that Nate Rosendahl was supposed to be deleted. I believe that all the evidence of them having a canine out there.
Sorry, my alarm went off like somebody was in my grandma's house.
Canine and the canine officer.
Like the open door
and
alarm?
There's going to be no record of it. And then that means, you guys, there's another vehicle,
Must have been a
possibly
ghost.
2, which makes sense. Again, Ann Taylor was asking how many, like, what's your guys' fleet? What do you guys have? She wanted to know what people's personal vehicles were. I believe that they deleted the fact, and that's why, holy shit. Holy shit. Nobody went in and made these zeros, and nobody went in and put the dashes back, and they left the percentage of what was supposed to be coming out of this. This is absolutely amazing. And you can count it out. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. That's your 6. That's 3 two-man teams, which is exact. I mean, that's this is amazing. WSU should add MPD as their third parties to losses if the families didn't sue them directly. Again, if you want to ignore this, go right ahead. You're the fool, not us. The 24% right here. So what I did then too, to make sure that like it wasn't just like, oh, they used like an old one. I went and checked the year, like the time before that they used the document. But you're not supposed to even do it like that. But if they did, I went and checked, and it only had one. They didn't. It doesn't make sense on the previous one. And then I looked behind it, and that's what I showed you guys. I was like, it wasn't like it was. I was like, nope, they took this shit out, and that's why they waited so long to send it in, and that's why you have ODP saying, where is your, we don't have your log. That's why it comes so much later.
I'm back. Hope you didn't miss me too much.
When you see this amount of money that was allocated for the drug shit, none of it was spent.
Early warning system?
Everybody can eat a bag of dicks. Ann Taylor didn't have any of this shit. This is what you call new evidence. Here. So, for example, this
right, that's what I was wondering, like Sarah. Early system for
hey,
what?
we're only writing one name down because only one person worked. It's just your zeros are going to be all like that. Your dashes. It's not until you assume that line and you start making entries that it's going to change the percentage of the and what it is of the that is the percentage of the money that is being allocated. This is sick. This is crazy. You fucking idiots. I love dumb motherfuckers. Everybody that's a criminal is dumb. Even those that wear badges. But this is what it should look like. It should have all dashes. All right. And it should have all zeros. See, because nothing was ever tried to be entered. But on the night of the murders.
This shit is wild. It's wild what they're doing, or what they're getting away with. I mean, early warning system.
The job post isn't getting
it can mean anything,
so
Sarah. I'm
premium
not too
jobs
sure. I mean, early warning system.
They made several entries on 11/12/2022.
I mean, I've heard of
there
it,
was
but
more people working than Jacob Tisdall. We know that Nate Rosendahl was working. He would be right there. Okay. But there was more people. All right. And then they took them out after they had already assumed the position. And even so much that they got and garnered the 24% because this is the payroll stuff. Unbelievable. Unbelievable. They deleted this shit. They took these people off because, and I'm telling you something, they sat around a round table and thought about this because it was already entered. And that's why Nate Rosendahl does not have a report, in my opinion. There's other people that should have reports.
Oh, shit.
I bet you if we dig more, and if we
Alright,
look
hold on,
into
guys.
potentially every single person that
I just got a
worked at MPD at the
ISP
time, I'm guessing they would have used
response.
their phone that night. They would have had a text message. But this is there was entries here, and they were deleted.
Alright, hold on. Let's see here. Based on your experience in training, that's what I mean. That's what I'm trying to think. I don't early warning system. I don't know. It's not.
And they didn't go in and press and,
I
change it to zeros.
I never used it.
And
I don't know. I know because I'm in my email trying to look at this.
If my kid was killed on this night, and
it slows everything down on this computer.
Somebody is showing me this shit, and I'm not going to do anything about this, and I'm not.
Sorry, I'm getting ready to bring it up. If I can.
And I'm not going to ask questions. I'm not going to start feeling bad.
All right, pause that. All right, what the hell's going on here? Not sitting G. What's that mean? Have a good day. I'm not sitting G. I don't know what I'm not sitting G is. Why isn't this working? What the hell is going on? Every time I get into Idaho, they do this shit. Alright, here we go. Alright. Let's see. Can you guys see this? Alright. This is what we got. Why does it say you? Why isn't it doing this? Okay. So I requested all non-exempt records in the possession, custody, control of the Idaho State Police related to the investigation activity conducted after Moscow Police Department Brett Gunderson. Why did they type Brett Gunderson? What the hell? This is them sending a message to me? Why would they say Brett Gunderson? Anyway, I guess. And they say. I'm willing to accept. The Idaho State Police requires additional time to fill this request. And then it won't go to what I'm doing. Okay, here we go. Well, don't say shit. It just says we need more time. You don't see the website? It might be on a okay. Well, don't say shit. So basically, I requested everything from the ISP app that they did because of what Gunderson when about the blood at the Whites, and they said they need more time. That's crazy. More time for what? Oh damn, here's another one. And they just sent another one. Another one needing more time. That's crazy. That's insane. What the hell they need more time for? They want all this extra time, but we got 7 days to figure out how to get all this shit together. That's crazy. That's insane. Right. They got rid of all these clerks. And they're doing what? What the hell are they doing? That's why I'm trying to get this $120 together. So we can get them started on getting them receipts.
All right, today is
For the FOIA receipts. That's the next big one we got going on.
November 19th, 2022. It's about 10:49 in the morning. I'm here with Trooper Kristen Noah. This is Detective Leslie Lehman with the Idaho State Police. We are reaching out to often. It'll be the telephone number will be. I'm not sure.
And this is Reed Offson's interview. Yeah, the FBI told me 2,000 days too. But they do the shit like and then you pay the shit, and then they still take their good old time. It's crazy, but I want these receipts. That's what I want to know, how much money they're making just from the Koberger case. And I think we got like 4 more days. But this is Reed Othson's interview. Listen to this. It's 20 minutes.
Has been identified as such, and we are going to be asking him primarily other people who were at the party with Ethan and Zaina, the night of the 12th into the 13th.
Hello?
Hello, is this?
Yeah, this is him.
Hello, this is Detective Leslie Lehman.
How's it going?
Hi, good. I'm here with Trooper Kristen Noah. She's helping us with the investigation as well. And we're calling you obviously regarding the homicide investigation here in Moscow.
Yeah.
Where are you located right now?
So I'm currently back home in.
Okay, all right. So as far as what we kind of need to speak to today about in an exigent way is the Sigma Chi party that happened on the 12th, I presume, into the 13th. Can you I'll just let you narrate here for a second and tell me about that.
So yeah, it was basically just a normal party we have regularly with the university. And that weekend I think it was EXPN theme, so it was like a sports theme. So typically with our parties, we have a guest list. We do a ratio of 2 guests per Sigma Chi. And I have that list. I don't know if I have it on my laptop, but I do know the 2 individuals that should have it, and I can get it from them and send it to you.
Okay.
And so we have a guest list, and basically we lock all the gates, lock all the windows, because we had people try and sneak in the past.
Okay.
And so we have our front, the top building is called the Lodge, and that's where we host our events.
Okay.
And there's a front door, and we have someone up there with the laptop and the list, letting people in and out and telling people if they can get in or not.
Okay.
And so up top we have 2 different colored wristbands. When they get to the door, if they are 21, we give them a certain color wristband. If they're underage, we give them a different color wristband. But the wristbands are helped differentiate, 1, those who came through the door and got checked, and then 2, to make sure, like, if someone sneaks in,
That's insane,
them,
Lucy.
quickly, because they won't have a wristband.
Okay.
Yes, Sarah, and it's the delts that are. I don't think anybody liked the
and then
delts.
also checking the ages of all of our guests. But it really was kind of like our normal parties, nothing really out of the normal we remember occurring. It actually went quite well, we believed. And then it went from, oh goodness, I believe it was 9:30, and then we shut it down at 1, almost exactly at 1 o'clock that morning.
Okay.
And then I think I have a couple people I reached out to in the house, and they kind of mentioned seeing them, both Ethan and Xana, at the party. But once we shut it down, people start to trickle out and leave. And I think I remember the last person who said they saw them was a member. I can send you his name. It's kind of hard to spell.
Let me see. I have a list. Do you see it on there, Kristen? Okay, gotcha. So, okay.
Right, we're paying for documents that we're already paying to be created.
Yeah, or something like that.
And so you believe Peter was the last person to see Ethan and Xana at the Sigma Chi Lodge?
Oh, that's another one. That reminds me, Sarah, of FOIA. the fight on February 14th, 2024 at the Whites. It's after this case, but I want to see how they investigate. That's another one we got in. This is Reed Othson, Edie. And I think that was a fight with the Delts, if I'm not mistaken, Sarah.
Yes, because when I talked to Pete last, he mentioned that I believe it was Xana had never been to AGR. He had never been to AGR before, and they live right next to us, and we're really good, really close with a lot of those members.
I'm sorry, what is AGR?
AGR Alpha Gamma Rho.
Oh, okay. Okay.
So it's our neighboring fraternity, and we're really close with them. Really nice people. And so I think said that Xana had never been there before, so they kind of planned on going up there and showing Xana around.
Yes, this is Reed.
But last time I talked to him, he mentioned that that was their original plan, but they never actually ended up making it.
Okay.
I think AGR is isn't that the agricultural frat that I think Pete was talking about? It said Ethan wasn't really cool with him or something like that.
To Alpha Gamma Rho, and his guest went up there. I think he said the last time he saw and talked to Ethan and Xana was at 1:20. I can call him and double check after this, or send him your phone number. Send you his phone number.
That would be much preferred, but you think it was about 1:20. So did you actually see? Let me ask you this: were you at the party that night?
I was, but I can't recall ever seeing Ethan or Xana there.
Okay.
It was one of those things where we were kind of running door and I was running around and stuff. I can't remember ever seeing them.
Okay.
But several people did see them there, so I'm pretty sure that was confirmed that they were there.
Okay.
At the party.
Gotcha. I have the list here in front of me. Can you?
Yeah, they try to tone it down by calling it hazing, but it's assault.
Slowly go through the names that you can think of at the top of your head, and I'll mark them.
Of people who could have seen them.
Yeah.
Yeah, there were. I could reach out to more of the chapter and see if anyone else does, but I think I'm gonna throw on speaker because I have the list written on my phone. So when I kind of reached out to mainly the guys in my house or in my my age group. Let's see, where did I put it? So recall seeing Ethan and Xana in the lodge around 1:15 to 1:20.
Okay.
So that's
okay.
And then someone mentioned that. Then this was, I hadn't checked this. I forgot to double check and verify it. But someone also recalled, I believe his last name is. Someone said that Ethan called him around 1:30 that night, and they had a conversation.
I'm sorry, about what time?
Sorry, go ahead.
About what time?
Someone else told me that they thought they remember me talking to them at 1:30.
Okay.
So shortly after, it sounds like they left.
Okay.
And so that's really the only time
after
I
they
have
left Pete's
as of right now, and that was just talking to the guys in my age group. I can send out a big group text to everybody and see if anyone else can remember a phone call or anything like that, and I can reach out to see what was said in the phone call. But that's the only real timeline I have of, or the latest timeline I have of
that you're aware of.
Them.
Okay. Hey, does
and
your
didn't he call
lodge, would
5
that,
times in a row
party
and it wasn't answered?
Ethan and Xana being in your lodge would have been video recorded anywhere?
If there was, it would just be like personal videos. We
Okay.
typically don't post any of them because, we like when we're recruiting new members, we don't want to like push that we're, we party and everything like that. So we typically tell people not to record in the lodge. And then if they do, it's more for just, memories and kind of to look back on rather than actually posting them. So if there were videos, I haven't seen any, but someone else might have pictures or videos in like their personal phones.
Gotcha. So there's no like video surveillance within the building or on the outside of the building?
No, we don't have security cameras on at the house.
Okay. Reed, I'm going to give you my email address.
Okay.
When you're ready, do you have something to write with?
Yes, I do. Give me one more second.
You bet.
Perfect. Yep, I'm ready.
It is
It's crazy.
Leslie, Leslie.
It's crazy that Pete said
No worries. It's a
they
Saturday
didn't
morning.
like Xana, or they didn't.
Okay.
It was a different crowd. Like they weren't.
Leslie.
Xana and Ethan
Dot Layman. And
didn't
that's
go over there because they weren't
Lehman
the same type of people or some shit.
Okay.
at ISP
ISP.
dot Idaho spelled out
Okay.
.gov.
.gov. Perfect.
And you have my cell phone number. It should have popped. Did it pop up on your phone?
Yeah.
Yep, that's me.
Okay. Perfect. Yeah, I'll save that in my phone.
Perfect. Would you be able
Oh, yeah,
to push
Cooper,
me
okay.
a copy somehow? And it doesn't have to be today if you're not able to do it, but a copy of the list of the party goers?
Yeah, I'll have to reach out to our vice president. I'm pretty sure he's the one who had it on his laptop. If he doesn't, he knows who does.
Okay, who's
but
the
I can
VP?
definitely get you that list and send it to you.
Okay. Who's the vice
And-
president?
Sorry, go ahead.
That's okay. Who's the vice president? Oh. Yep. Thank you. Thank you, Kristen. Okay. That would be awesome. And I'm going to take you up on your offer as far as laying a foundation text to the brothers, and feel free to give them this telephone number and my email. And if they saw Ethan or Xana that night, I would like to speak to them.
Okay.
And they can call me directly or they can email me. I can get to my email immediately and see that. But we'd kind of like to know, for instance, like what they were wearing, if there's any photos of them.
I forgot about that.
We need them pushed our way.
Okay, sounds good.
Awesome. No, Kristen, can you think of anything else I'm forgetting?
Do you have Snapchat at all with Ethan, or do you know if any of them also had Snapchat, or if you guys happen to see Ethan or Xana post a Snapchat location that night after the party?
I do have Snapchat. I do have Ethan on Snapchat.
Mm-hmm.
I do not recall looking and seeing where, like, on, the whole Snap Map thing he was.
Okay.
And I know a lot of guys have his Snapchat as well, because a lot of them, when you come into the house, you typically make a big group chat with all the guys in your grade level, in your pledge class. And so a lot of guys did have his Snapchat. And I believe a lot of people had Xana's too. I think I may have hers, but I'm not exactly sure.
Okay. Do you know who Ethan's best friend is?
Probably. Obviously, was one of them. Then I would probably mention. He was a good friend of Ethan's. He typically goes by.
Okay.
Was a good friend of Ethan's. He was well liked among the house, but I would say those were probably.
I emailed her, but she didn't email me back yet. I asked her if she would do an interview with me for my YouTube channel.
His closest.
Closest bros. Okay.
What was?
Yeah.
Oh shit. Sorry. And yeah, Sarah, that's where all the kids would go to party, where weed's legal. I mean, at least that's what I would say, what I would think. And I'm still on the fence. I don't even think there was a party at Sigma Chi that night. I think the party was at 1122.
last name?
The last one?
What was Hunter's last name?
It's his.
Yeah.
Okay, that makes sense.
Yeah.
What about was he considered a best friend of?
Yeah, Tim was another close friend of his. He was well liked among his pledge class and then also among the house. So
Yes,
we were all
crybaby
pretty good friends with
Lehman.
him, but I would say the ones who typically hung out with him the most were probably, I would say Dylan. They would play Xbox together quite a bit, and they would have like the headphones on and talk to each other.
Okay.
So would probably be another one. And then they were always in his room quite a bit too, so would probably be a good one. And his last name's Cadia.
Oh, okay.
Oh, yep, gotcha. Okay.
And I'm sure there was a ton of parties that night, but do you recall any other specific parties after yours ended that most of your brothers went to?
I think there might be a list somewhere. I'd have to probably do some looking.
Okay.
I think ours would have probably been the last party of the night.
Okay.
Because typically, I know
Notice how he doesn't mention the whites. And why would he have a list of all the parties?
see in like the university, they don't really like, parties after 1 or 2, just because at that point, it can kind of get kind of dangerous.
Okay.
So I think if anything, we were probably the last one. Now, if, another house, kind of like Alpha Gamma Rho, if they invited some people up after the party, they may have gone up there. But I think typically, guys, after we shut down the party in the lodge, a lot of people just go back to their apartments and just kind of hang out. So I think, most people either probably went to those apartments, went across the street to the apartment complex over across the street we call the Whites. A lot of people typically will go over there as well. It's after the lodge that night, it seemed like a lot of people just dispersed in the kind of different directions and like different places. Some people went to like AGR, some people went to the White, some people stayed in the house, just in their apartments, stuff like that.
Okay.
But I can't recall any actual like big party occurring after us.
Okay. Hey, when was the last time you saw Ethan face to face that you can remember and actually like spoke to him?
The lodge is Sigma Chi. It's like their main hall, like in the house, and then you got the offshoots that are the apartments. But when they say the lodge, they're talking about Sigma Chi.
Yeah, I saw him. So we had the party Saturday. I don't think I saw him at all that day, but I did see him, both him and Xana, Friday night. We were at one of our buddies' apartments at the Whites, just hanging out with a bunch of close friends.
Okay.
And I had a conversation with Xana a little bit about, we have a trip coming up after break, and she was curious if Ethan could go because his grades weren't good first semester and all this stuff. But I just talked to her real quick, saying like, yeah, he's doing a lot better, so he'll be able to go.
Yeah.
Stuff
And
like
not
that.
the living room, the lodge.
That was really all we talked about, besides just kind of BSing with each other.
Okay.
But that was the last time I had a conversation. And that was mainly with Xana. I didn't chat with Ethan too much that night, but I saw both of them in person Friday night.
Okay. Has Xana spoken to you ever about anybody around her apartment that was troubling her, that was concerning her?
Not to me. Not to say that she hasn't divulged that information to other people. To me, she always seemed to have a smile on her face, and she was always in a real happy mood. So I never really got any cue of something kind of off. And so she never really mentioned anything like that to me. But if she did, it would probably be, I would guess, like to her roommates or maybe some of Ethan's close friends who were over at her place quite often. You know, like or and all them.
Okay.
She would probably, if she did have an issue with like a neighbor or something, she would probably mention it to one of them, probably, you know, sooner than to me.
Okay. Okay. All right. You have been a wealth of knowledge. No, Kristen, do you have anything else?
I guess how familiar are you with Maddie and Kaylee or any of your other brothers? Super familiar or good friends with them as well, since they're all kind of all part of a group, it seems like?
Kind of. I never really knew Maddie or Kaylee too well. I think I like knew who they were, but I had never really had a conversation or an interaction really with them.
Okay.
I think the people who would know more in the house in regards to them would probably be that same group of like Ethan and Xana's friends.
Okay.
Who were probably over there, you know, a significant amount and got to know them a little better than I did. But yeah, I think I actually recalled I remember seeing Maddie at that same like apartment that Friday night when I saw Ethan and Xana as well. I think I remember seeing her there as well. But like I said, that one was just a couple friends just hanging out. Not like, I think we were watching baseball or something, just to get together.
Okay.
How often do Sigma Chi brothers go over and party at their apartment?
Truthfully, I don't know how often it occurs, just because, you know, every brother kind of has a different schedule. So if, you know, they're free on like a Tuesday, they may go over there. I don't really ever remember them really hosting a whole lot of like official, like, hey, we're having a party, everybody.
Yeah, I did see that, Sarah. It's crazy that he mentioned Coburger and was like, my dad knows all the cops around my area. Like, it was crazy. You could tell he's a spoiled little brat.
Come over. If it would just be probably like, you know, a couple friends going over just to hang out and have some drinks. But I never really recall anyone, like them really hosting like an actual party and inviting people over all the time. So
Okay, so it's super casual.
Yeah, it would be more of like, hey, I don't have class tomorrow. You know, are you guys busy? Can I come hang out? I think that would probably be the type of thing that would happen over there.
Okay. Hey, do you know and do you know? Do they hang out at Sigma Chi?
I know a little bit just through Xana. They would come over a good amount because they were good friends with, you know, obviously Ethan. But last year they became really good friends with like a couple members in our house. I can give you their names, but they were like good buddies with two or three of our members. So me and Xana would come over like quite a bit, just hang out and just, you know, be around.
Why the hell aren't you going to give me their names?
Some of the guys, but I never really remember meeting too much or really knowing her very well. But it was me and Xana were the ones that would come over here quite a bit, or to the house.
Okay, interesting.
Was dating anybody from the house?
Not from our house. I believe, and I could be wrong on this, I believe she's dating a guy named I believe, and I don't know if that's still going on or even if I have that right, but I thought I remember I was dating someone named and I know it's not the twin. She's dating like another, I believe his last name was
Okay.
But, yeah.
Reed, thank you. We're going to continue on. We have, I believe, phone number. It looks like we have. Let's see, and we have. Yeah, we have phone number as well. So we may reach out to them directly right now, just based off your information. There was another name you gave me.
That's
okay.
He goes by D, but it's
okay. Perfect.
Yeah.
I'm going to reach out to them directly right now and just make sure they have my contact information. But I appreciate your time. You've been a wealth of information this morning.
Yeah, I appreciate the call. I'll definitely be sending you the email with the guest list, and then if you would like any other contact information, feel free to either shoot me a text or send me an email, and I can forward that information to you.
Okay, sounds good. Thank you so much.
Awesome. Thank you. Have a good one.
You as well. Bye-bye.
Thank you. Bye.
I think he was arrested in Boise.
And we're going to end this at...
I'm pretty sure it was Boise. All right, let's see what we got. Yeah, they're open about everything except this crime. Then they don't know anything. What do we got here? Oh, I'm not sure. We can find out real quick. I can go look on Logan's. Logan's page. And who was that? Bangman?
Hey man, what's the best advice you can give someone that's in sales?
Right.
Switch to Monday CRM. Oh, awesome. Thanks.
It's gotta be in here. Can everybody see this?
Go ahead. Pick him up across the street. Yep.
Oh shit, she is, ain't she?
Go. Go. Go.
What's it say? Of course I can't read it. Yeah, he definitely had drugs on him. And I just checked, we got 3 days left out of our for the 7 for the to get the $120 together.
What was that about, dude?
Dude, he was just talking trash, and I was like, dude, fuck off. And he was like, I'll knock you out. And I'm like, let's fucking go about it. And he just punched me in the face.
Okay.
And so I was like, all right, let's fucking go about it.
We're gonna go over here.
Yeah. But I was like sitting there, I was like, I'm not gonna sit there and just take that trash.
Okay.
You know what I mean? I'm not gonna sit here and just like.
What was all start about, dude?
I'm trying to see what's on the cars.
No, we were outside. Okay. I was sitting there outside, and I was like, just sitting there, and he was like, oh yeah, you talking shit? And I'm like, dude, if you want to fuck around, like, I'll fuck around with you. Yeah.
I'm gonna separate your feet. I'm gonna search you.
Yeah, of course.
Separate your feet. Separate your feet. Is there anything illegal? Any drugs, weapons, anything on you whatsoever, dude?
No.
What's your name, dude?
Mason Bingman.
Mason. Let me just stay forward. I want to search you, okay?
Okay, yeah. I have my phone, my wallet.
Excuse me. It just says Boise, yeah.
He's trying to say I harassed him. I never harassed him. I'm telling you that right now. Yeah.
We're just stepping here, okay?
It just says Boise on the police car. Outside, it's Sarah, look up the Amsterdam. I'll look it up right now. It's downtown Boise. Downtown Boise.
Okay.
The only reason I'm putting you here is so I could fill out paperwork and not have to.
Can I not sit here with my hands cuffed behind my back?
Unfortunately, you have to have them cuffed, dude. There's no way around it, man.
This is going okay.
All right, man. Just take a seat right there. Put your butt on there. Hey, you know what? Before I put you in there, I'm gonna double lock them. Just make sure they're
You're
double
gonna
locked.
double lock me?
Just the cuffs, so they won't get any tighter on you.
Okay.
Let me just make sure. All right, go ahead and take a seat.
All right, guys. I'm gonna end this. I'm gonna call. I still haven't got a call from the damn hospital. So I'm gonna get off here, call them, see what's going on. What did I want to see first? Well, I guess no news is good news. You know what I mean? I might pop back up later. I'm not sure. Depends on what's going on with that. If sometimes it's, I mean, if it's too late for visitors, you can't really go over there anyway. So I just want to know something, good, bad. I want to know something. So, you guys be good. Have a good rest of the night. Hit the like button. Share this out. Have a good night.